Davido's talk on Afrobeat, I think this guy is a bit matured at heart. That is one thing I can really believe about the story that is trending out on social media. A lot of people are getting to respect Davido on this and saying that, man, that is how to speak. Not like what Burna Boy said about Afrobeat, not having substance and message in it. And that is really downgrading for Afrobeat. And this guy is believed to be chasing Western validation more than, kind of local validation. That is what a lot of people believe about, Burna Boy. But when the video came out to speak about Afrobeat to an extent, a lot of people got to understand the story of Davido on that. I think we still need to catch a glimpse of that to get to understand how the video explained Afrobeat to us.
I don't get offended when we've been categorized as Afrobeats because I mean we need a genre.
Yeah.
You know, people want to hear Afrobeats. It could be R&B, it could be Afro pop. You know what I'm saying? I call my music Afrofusion.
But do you think that Davido did justice to that he said the right thing about Afrobeat? I want you to put that in the comment section or your own opinion about what Davido said on Afrobeat. I think we need to actually talk about this. And, giving Afrobeat a name has been the confusing issue right here. A lot of people will come out to say Afrofusion. Some people will say Afro rave. Some will say Afro emo. Some will say Afrobeats with the S and all those kind of things. I think we need to start a standard name for, our sounds, especially those that came in from Nigeria and other African countries.
It could be R&B, it could be Afro pop. You know what I'm saying? I call my music Afrofusion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not big on put Afrofusion on my song.
Yeah.
He also talked about bringing new rhythm to Afrobeat and bringing new sounds to, the culture, music industry in Nigeria to an extent. Do you think Davido actually brought in some kind of new rhythm? I want you to put it in the comment section. But a lot of people will agree to this fact that, 10 years ago, Davido was actually making impact, and now we are seeing the results of the lives of Davido and Wizkid right in the music industry.
Yeah. Can you articulate the difference to you in Afropop and Afrobeat? Is there a difference?
Like, I don't even call my music Afrobeat. I call mine Afrofusion because it's just too different. You know, the originator of Afrobeat, of course,
Fela
Fela.
Kuti, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Fela has a sound.
Yes.
Which I can say.
The heavy bass line, the
Heavy bass line,
drum.
the Rhodes.
Yeah.
Rhodes.
Brass instruments every now and then.
His percussion is different too.
Yeah.
If you ask me, Gobe is calypso, Afro mixed with calypso, if you ask me. But I feel like the Afro beats just more catchy and it just has caught the wave since time. So I can't really tell you the difference of Afro pop and Afro beats because I know some Afro beat songs I wouldn't call Afro beats, I call Afro pop or I call Afro trap. Like to me, fans means Afro trap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because of the hi-hats and how you did your production. Yeah.
And right now he spoke about that at a recent interview, and we have to get to understand him better. Now Davido is coming out to speak about making about $1.3 million at his Madison Square Gardens concert in US, and that was really interesting and big for a lot of people. If they had told me 20 years ago that Nigerian artists will be making like $1 million, $2 million from event, I won't really believe that. But right now I'm beginning to believe a lot about the music industry and the lives of Davido. They've done well enough, making impact. The lives of Burna Boy, the lives of Wizkid, Thames, Irasta, Don Jazzy still needs to actually be kind of accorded that respect in the music industry. I think they all contributed to this modern culture of music, and we shouldn't forget about the foundation, the likes of Two-Face Idibia, the likes of Idris Abdul Karim, and a lot of others that contributed, the likes of Kenny Ogungbe. They did their own contribution, and that is what we are getting. But right now a lot of people are saying that we need to keep Afrobeat so that we don't lose the value of Afrobeat. We don't move Afrobeat or push Afrobeat into extinction.
I made $1.3 million last night. Does not faze my dad, no matter.
And Davido also revealed a strategy on how he blew within a short period of time And that was really a scintillating one, interesting one for a lot of people that are coming into the music industry to understand on how to actually make it within a short period of time. Right now, we got a lot of trendy, platforms that you can really promote your work on and get heard globally. And a lot of people are really doing that. But somehow, the strategy of Davido, I understand that is so expensive and we cannot recommend that for upcoming artists who does not have enough resources or money to actually push their work out there. But some people are really working hard around the clock, and some people are now achieving that. The likes of Charlie Poppy was able to move his music within a short period of time, achieved a global audience, and that is really an interesting one for the likes of Charlie Poppy. I think when you have the money, you can take up the strategy of Davido, and then you will achieve a lot within a short period of time.
What I did in the beginning of my career, when I had my first big record in Africa, when I get a show in every country, guess what I do?
What's that?
I land, I tell the promoter, who's the biggest artist here? Bring him. We get in the studio, do a record. Everywhere I was going, I was giving all the biggest artists their records. So before I knew it, in like 5 months.
Now, they still spoke about Africa untapped resources and untapped talent. I think we got a lot to offer to the world. Africa is about the youngest population in the world right now, and that is something we got to understand. But a lot of things are coming out from Africa, and we need to invest much on it. A lot of people, the Western world, they are investing much in the entertainment industry in Africa, and also they are investing much in the population of Africa, and that is really causing brain drain in Africa to an extent. I think our leaders need to stand up to the fact that they need to provide basic working environment, thriving environment, so that the young people will not migrate more from Africa to this Western world. That is what it is. But Davido is talking about in terms of entertainment, and we got to listen to him on this. What are your own takes about this? I want you to put it in the comment section what you feel about what Davido has said so far about entertainment, Afrobeat, and how it's getting a lot of international attentions right now.
Africa is in a unique position in that it's the youngest population we've ever seen in the world, right? The average African country is 21 years old.
Africa?
Africa.
Yeah, it's the youngest
It's
country
so
in the
young,
world.
it's growing so fast. And so, listen, if Africa can get its act together in terms of governance,
It's over.
if it can get its act together,
Telling you,
it's
dog.
going to blow up.
We are going to reshape the world. Africans are going to reshape the world with its innovations and growth right now. That is something I kind of understand, because when you talk about innovations, a lot of people are making giant strides in the IT world, in the fintech community, and also the music community or entertainment industry. They are really doing well enough. They need a lot of support from the local government so that we can really get a lot of interesting reach out to the community and to the global world out there. These guys are really waiting for our potentials, and they are getting a lot of it. Remember, the fans of Davido gifted Davido about $600,000 on his birthday, and he recounted that kind of gesture from his fans and the kind of love they actually gave to him at that recent conversation, and a lot of people are really talking about it. This is not the first time of Davido talking about how he was gifted $600,000 by his fans. He spoke about that at it's CNN interview, and right now we're still talking about it. I think we need to catch a glimpse of it.
On my birthday, I just bought my cousin that, and I just made a joke. I was like, yo, my fans, send me money. I want to, because when you buy a car in America, when you ship it to Nigeria, you basically about to pay the same shit to clear it. I just made a joke. I was like, oh, my fans, send me money. I want to clear my car, like a joke. And I had an account where, like some account I made, and I even had no money in it. I just posted it.
How much money you got in that shit?
I made like 600,000.
On this, what are your own takes? What do you believe about the story? I want you to put it in the comment section so that we can get to understand it together.